Welcome back for day 13 of this advent calendar. And day 13 brings us a new theme. Specifically, we are going into dogs. Not dogs of the canine sort, no, but metaphorical dogs. People who are, servants of the state, servants of authority, servants of a military of some kind, and, minions, like those types of characters here when I say dogs. It took me a while to try and find a word that summed up what I was going for with this subcategory, but I think I finally did. And so here we go. We're going to start this off with the palette cleanser of a holiday edition Star Wars Black Series figure, yet again. This time a Mandalorian Scout, which actually does kind of tangentially tie into that theme of dogs. So, yeah. Because Mandalorians, soldiers, they're all people that, essentially fight and bite and fight and fight and bite. Fight, 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 bite, bite, bite. It's the Mandalorian show. And this is a holiday-themed one. So, we got a bunch of stuff in here. We've got, we got the thing that he can fly real high with, when he's got it on. His jetpack. Jetpack does have articulation on the nozzles. The nozzle is pointing here. The nozzle is pointing there. The nozzles are pointing in separate directions. The nozzle. All right, so let's keep opening this up. I believe this Mandalorian figure is more or less, I think it's that basic one that came out earlier this year. Just like I think it's the Death Watch mold. I could be wrong though. Like, I do have the Death Watch mold, I just don't have it in front of me right now. But yeah, we got a few accessories here, and let's get them all out, and let's take a look at them. So, first of all, we've got a Mandalorian pistol. Specifically, we've got a Mandalorian pistol that is orange capped. It's a toy. It's clearly marked as a toy, so this guy's not going to be able to kill anything. We have a little holiday Babu Freak. That's right. We've got one of the, it's the little dude from Rise of Skywalker there. The little robot mechanic, And there's a whole bunch of them that show up in Season 3 of The Mandalorian as well. He's got a surprising amount of opposability, actually. Yeah, we got opposable waist. No posable legs, but we do have posable arms. Yeah. And one of the arms just... Oh, they're ball-jointed arms, are they? Oh. Interesting. I figured they were just swivels. But, yeah, they're full ball joints. So, yeah, you can actually get them out a little bit, too. But, yeah, the way they're cut, you're not going to get a lot of range. But that's cool. Head is not posable, but he does have the little welding mask. Let's bring him up here and just take a closer look. So, yeah, you can see here, it's Babu Freak. It's cool. Is cool. Is very cool. Yep. And, is this on backwards, or is his belt just on backwards? I mean, it's weird, but okay, I guess. Anyway. And his arm just popped off again. All right, let's plop this thing back on and put him down. And then let's get on to the meat and potatoes of this, specifically the Mando. All right, so it's just a case of plop the backpack on, plop on the jetpack, and that will just go in the different slots. And yeah, there. Now we've just got the gun, which can just go in here. It's just a standard Mandalorian blaster, and yeah, it's the Holiday Mandalorian. The gun can also store in the holster. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, I think it's just the Death Watch mold because of that. Because that one, because that one has that holster and stuff there. But yeah, it's got a helmet. Helmet does not come off. It's got the style there where it's got like, a little bit of a sculpted head in there, but the helmet is sculpted as part of the head. I can't tell if it's glued on or not, but you're not getting the helmet off anyway. It does have the rangefinder. Rangefinder does go up and down. And overall, the pattern on this is very much, well, it's cool. Like the pattern on the armor here is done up like a, one of the stereotypical ugly Christmas sweaters. So that's kind of cool. That's neat. It's a nice visual. And honestly, what I really like about this guy, looking at him, is that like his colors work really well just as a bog standard Mandalorian as well. It just happens that he's a Mandalorian that really likes the holidays. So yeah, like this will actually fit pretty well on a shelf even outside of the holiday season. I mean, he'll probably end up going in my bag of like holiday stormtroopers realistically. I guess I will see, just based off of how much space I have on my Star Wars shelf, which is not much right now. But let's look at posability now. Yeah, we've got that standard double joint, standard double joint in the head. We have the shoulders are that newer assembly there where the shoulders are on a separate ring that goes around. Sorry, the shoulder pads, are on a separate ring that is not attached to the arm. It's free floating the shoulder and floats inside here. So the shoulder pads can move independently of the arm, which is good. Like, this is seriously a fantastic thing that they engineered there. It's very cool that works. Let's see. Range of motion in the arms, pretty good. There's no butterfly joint in these arms, or if maybe there is, but whatever the case, the armor's blocking it, so you're not going to really get any range out of that. What else we got? We've got just a simple 90-degree cut here in the elbows, a little more than 90 degrees, and then below the elbows we have, a swivel there. What else? We've got wrists. Wrists move around. This one goes up and down. And yeah, I guess you can adjust this here to adjust the armor there to move out of the way of the wrists. This wrist here goes in and out. Fairly standard Star Wars stuff. Fairly standard so far. But yeah, seriously, like, the shoulder pad design is a great design. Works really well. Yeah, we got a ball here at the waist. Again, this is all fairly bog standard Star Wars stuff so far. We've got, movement on the legs is out to about here. This piece over here is not glued down. It is strapped in. Like, it's got a strap here that's wrapped around the leg, and it's got a strap up here. So it is capable of, as you can see here, it's capable of shifting as you move the leg in and out, which is good. Good. Reduces the odds of breakage. We've got a swivel over here. Goes around 360. And we've got a 90-degree knee bend. Yeah, I do like that they've got the, where they put the kneecap here works pretty well. And the knee pads are actually on their own piece too. So, yeah, that's good. Yeah, we get decent range of motion, like for Black Series. Decent range in knee motion. Like, this is about the extent that we see in Black Series these days. Let's see, we got swivel there, swivel there. And yeah, that is the extent of the articulation. Overall, his joints are pretty well hidden on this Mandalorian. They don't really break up the sculpt all that much, so that's definitely a plus. And yeah, it's definitely a holiday one who's not going to be killing anybody anytime soon. But yeah, there is the holiday Mandalorian from 2023. It is a neat figure. I believe this one is an Amazon exclusive. At least that's where I bought it anyway. Yeah, it's a cool figure. And it'll go well with your other Star Wars holiday figures. And it'll even go well with other Mandalorians, I think. Just like in a crowd sequence. It'll actually work pretty well. The colors are really good. Like, if it weren't for the Christmas sweater stuff and the safety cap, like, you wouldn't really know that this was specifically a holiday Mandalorian. So yeah, it's a neat figure. And with that said, this is Techno signing off until day 14 when we continue down this theme of metaphorical dogs.